What made a book a literal magnet for controversies? Books can challenge the way we see the world. They hold mirrors up to society, often reflecting truths we don't want to face. One such book is Kim Jiyoung Born 1982, a novel that sparked outrage, debates, and even backlash against celebrities who dared to read it. But why? What's in this story that's so controversial, it caused an entire country to react? Written by Cho Nam-ju in 2016, the book tells the story of an ordinary woman living in modern Seoul. Kim Jiyoung's life isn't extraordinary. She's a wife, a mother, and a homemaker, the usual. But the story reveals the deep, quiet discrimination she's faced her whole life, from childhood through adulthood, something so subtle that every single woman has learned to move on as the usual. From being overlooked at work, to being pressured into motherhood, Jiyoung's experiences reflect the struggles many women face. It's a story of frustration, exhaustion, and the slow erosion of identity, where women are expected to accept less, and feel guilty for wanting more. Because who needs dreams when you can have societal expectations, right? Some of the topics the book dealt with were as below for your better understanding and reference. Jiyoung's silence was not a sign of acceptance, but a form of resistance. She wanted to scream, but she had been taught to be quiet. The small injustices piled up, until they became too heavy to bear. Jiyoung's life was a series of compromises, each one chipping away at her sense of self. She was tired of being told what she could and couldn't do. Jiyoung's story was not unique, but it was still important. A time when the government had implemented birth control policies called family planning to keep population growth under control. Abortion due to medical problems had been legal for 10 years at that point, and checking the sex of the fetus and aborting females was common practice, as if daughter was a medical problem. When KJB 1982 was published, it not only sold millions of copies and became a bestseller, but it also ignited a nationwide debate. While many praised it for giving women a powerful voice, some groups felt it overstated the problem of gender inequality and perceived it as an attack. Things escalated when many Seoul women faced backlash just for reading KJB 1982. Some hid the book cover in public to avoid judgment, while others felt awkward at work after mentioning it before their male colleagues. Female students even kept it hidden on campus. Online readers were attacked. Many women who shared their thoughts about the book on social media platforms like Twitter or Instagram faced an immediate backlash. In few cases, some would flood their comments, accusing them of exaggerating gender issues or being extremists. This type of reaction caused a pause on people talking about it as if it even to criticize the book you have to admit yourself to have read this book, the horror. Actress Suzy was criticized for sharing the movie adaptation poster. The backlash showed just how sensitive the topic of gender equality is in Seoul. For some, the book felt like an attack. For others, it was a long overdue truth. Yoon Yumi and Gong Yoo, stars of the film adaptation, were targeted by anti-feminist groups. Gong Yoo is a beloved actor in Seoul, but his involvement in a feminist narrative made him a target. Critics, particularly from male-dominated communities, accused him of betraying his male fanbase by supporting a film that tackled women's issues and the patriarchy. He was met with comments that claimed he should not have participated in a film with feminist overtones, with some even threatening to boycott his future works. Gong Yoo, in response, made it clear in interviews that he took on the role because he found the story relevant and meaningful. He emphasized that the film was not about attacking men, but rather about highlighting the struggles of women, something he felt was important to portray. When K-pop idol Irene mentioned she'd read the book, it sparked outrage among her male fans. They accused her of being a radical feminist, with some even going so far as to destroy her merch as photocard. The reaction was intense, but it also highlighted how a mere book can create controversy. This wasn't an isolated incident. Other celebrities like BTS's Kim Namjoon had mentioned of reading this book had received few backlash. However, his reaction was fairly different. Kim Namjoon was praised for bringing attention to the issues raised in the novel, Namjoon being known as someone who routinely recommended thought-provoking works, with many ARMY members expressing admiration. The contrast between Irene's male fan backlash and Namjoon's predominantly female fanbase ARMY's celebration reveals the deep divisions in how different genders perceive gender-focused discussion. While Irene encountered hostility, Namjoon became a symbol of support mainly celebrated by the Seoul women and women across the globe. It was as if reading KJB 1982 became an act of rebellion. So, why does it evoke such discomfort? Perhaps it's because it resonates with the experiences of countless women and compels society to listen. Perhaps it's not merely a story about one woman's life, it's a reflection of all the women who have been silenced for too long, and perhaps it became a catalyst for dialogue about gender roles, societal expectations, and the importance of women's narratives. Or maybe, just maybe, it's just a really good book that hit a nerve. What do you think about the controversy surrounding Kim Jiyoung, Born 1982? Share your opinions in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If this discussion gave you an insight to the event around this book, please like and subscribe for more such content.